Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. So today I decided to try to fly to the North Pole, but before doing so I decided to check out flightsim.to and see if we have any cool Christmas themed sceneries or airport mods. So here we are at Munich in Germany, and this is some freeware that I got from flightsim.to. Adds a lovely little Christmas tree here next to the runway, and of course Santa's sleigh and a few of Santa's helpers, perhaps just a few of Santa's helpers. So this is just a free add-on that just adds a little Christmas flair to Munich airport here in Germany. And I am in the little ultralight ready to take off, so let's go ahead and do a fun little flight around, maybe try to land before we go checking out a few other airports, seeing what those add-ons are like, and flying to the North Pole. Let's go. Alright, so here we are on the runway, Munich. You see the Christmas tree. So again, fun little add-on, nothing too crazy. Adds the tree and of course the sleigh over there. Santa, unfortunately, is pink texture Santa because he didn't load, but he'll be alright. Alright, let's go take a quick little flight here. See what we could do. And just like that, we're airborne. Quick flight. Just checking out the lovely scenery here. That's pretty cool. If you see that on final approach, that would be really dope. I just kind of wish Santa kind of loaded in, but hey, no Santa for us. But I don't really fly in Europe much, but it's very beautiful, especially with the snow here. So that is pretty nice as we get ready to go checking out the North Pole, hopefully. All right, let's check out a few other airports and see what those sceneries are also like. See you guys there. All right, so now we are here at London Heathrow Airport, and this time Santa actually loaded, and Santa looks pretty cool. This is right next to the runway, and as you can see all the details on Santa, he doesn't look too bad at all. Santa got his bag of gifts, looking good. Then we have this little snow globe over here. Oh, look at that, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is pretty nice. Very nice detail here. Very, very nice detail. Let's see if we get any closer to it. See what's in there. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. That all looks nice. Very nice detail here. Alright. I believe these sceneries are made by the same person on flightsim.to. These models are the same as the previous airport we just checked out. But it is pretty cool, and of course in this one, Santa loads. You got some little lights. That's pretty nice. And of course, if you're flying here tonight during the holidays, you could go ahead and check that out. I believe this is the only area where this might be on the airfield. If there's any more, I might have missed it. Seems like Santa's also over here too. So seems like the same models are next to every runway over here. That is a nice touch. Slightly off to an angle this time. Different angle. So this is right by runway, what is this, 27 left here at Heathrow. Again, very cool. Simple little add-on. Just gives the place some holiday cheer, right? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, and one of the last airports we're going to check out here is Low in Vienna. And here we could see Santa kind of just hovering or floating over this airport. I'm sure this add-on is probably made for some special scenery, but we kind of just have Santa and a little snowman floating over here. Very well lit though, very well lit. So that's right over the airport terminal here in Vienna. And if we move over here, we will see some more Christmas decorations. I think this is one of the probably better done ones here. There's a lot more going on. So here we have just the Christmas tree. That looks nice. As you're taxiing by at night, that looks pretty lovely. And over here we have our globe again. Looks like it's about the same globe we've seen before. But then we have this new truck here loaded with Christmas gifts. So Santa no longer rides in a sleigh. He rides in this Dodge truck here. Looks very nice. My zoom is a little too quick, but ooh, he has a lot of toys in the truck. Yeah, Santa has a lot of toys here in the truck. He has a PS5, helicopter, and a BMW E46 from Need for Speed Most Wanted. That is pretty cool. Ooh, moving too quick there, buddy. That is pretty cool. Look at that. We got the E46. We also have a Captain America shield. Looking good, looking good. And here is Santa and the Christmas tree. And as we move along, Santa's back here with his sleigh and his gifts again. Very nicely modeled sleigh. Here is our Christmas tree. And here's Santa with his gifts. Ooh, this is a different globe here this time. This one says, "Welcome to Vienna." Wow, with the, I guess, reindeer in there. That is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not a reindeer per se, but definitely like a dare or something. So very nicely done. Very nicely done. And over here we just have the snowman by himself. Oh, two snowmen. Very cool. Very nicely done scenery here. Again, very subtle touches, not overdoing it, but that is the final airport we are looking at here with some Christmas cheer. Again, I'll leave the links to all of these below in the description. Again, these are all free, made, you know, by the community members on flightsim.to. So very nicely done. All right. All right. So here we are in the fictional home of Santa Claus, North Pole, Alaska. Of course, this is not the real North Pole, which is somewhere out in the ocean, but this is the city of North Pole, Alaska, where quote-unquote Santa is from, where he brings the gifts every year. So just gonna do a quick flight here in the Cessna 172. So let's go flying. Let's go full throttle. We are in the Cessna 172 with some skis, and let's see if we could manage this flight. Let's see if we could handle this flight. All right, 55 knots. Let's go ahead and rotate. Let's get above those trees, baby. Look at that. Flaps can come up. And let's go ahead and make a left turn to head over the city of North Pole, Alaska. Let's not climb too high. Let's not bank too aggressive. But a short, quick flight flying over North Pole, Alaska. And the city is down here to the south. So we're just gonna do a quick flight. Check that out. There is the airstrip we just took off from. Just get that nose down a little bit. Again, quick flight. Just doing a fun Christmas flight here. We check out a few airports and a few of the sceneries that has some Christmas flair to it over in Europe. And now we are here back in Alaska, flying over the North Pole. Nice and easy, quick video. Flying over the city of the North Pole. So here is small city, North Pole, Alaska. Here is what it looks like on the EFB. This is the city here that we're flying over. And we just took off from that airport to the north, 5AK3, little landing strip. So that's all there is to it. Looks very beautiful, the snow, I must say. Looks very nice. Co-pilot there, looking very busy. Let's do a nice flight over the water here. Very beautiful city, I must say. And that little sunset there looks gorgeous over the water. Not sure what body of water this is. Looks like quite a substantial river here for sure. If anybody knows the name of this river or body of water, please feel free to leave it in the comments. As we come back and fly over the city again. The city of North Pole, Alaska. As we look at the beautiful snow here. Alright, let's see if we could find the airstrip we took off from and see if we could do a landing at that airstrip. I think it's just over to our 11 o'clock, so let's go ahead and reduce speed here. Yep, that looks like that's the airstrip. Let's go ahead and put some flaps down and see if we could bring her down here. I think this is it here off to our 11 o'clock. Surely looks like it. Hope I'm not wrong. See if we could bring her in for a landing here. Getting a little too low too quickly. But we don't want to come in too fast at the same time. Ooh, very low there. Watch the airspeed. Is that water? What is that? Don't know if that's water or not. That looks like water. That's probably not our landing strip. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were absolutely made. Let's go ahead and get full throttle. Flaps can come back up. So our airstrip must be over to our right. Or maybe it's just after the water. Maybe it began after the water. Or maybe this is it here to the right. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. This looks more like it over here. Or could it be this one? Who really knows? Actually, let's go over there and check those mountains. Those mountains with the snow looks really nice. Let's check that out first before we come back in here for a landing. Those mountains look absolutely beautiful with the snow. So that was not our airport, it looked like. But I just want to go out and check out those mountain ridges over there with the snow caps. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. She's sitting tight, chilling, like a villain. I will say Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 just looks stunning. The visuals here are absolutely amazing. Look at that. Looking very, very beautiful. All right, let's make a left turn here as we come back in to try to land on our snow strip again, as we admire these little mountain ridges here with the snow caps. Not very high. It looked a lot higher from a distance, but still absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and descend. Reduce our airspeed there and get some nose down attitude. So those airstrips again are off to our 11 o'clock or so. Hopefully we could find the right one this time and make a successful landing. Let's go ahead and descend some more. I think that's them off to our 11 o'clock. So let's get our speed reduced some more. We're gonna aim for the one on the right that ends in that big puddle of water, that big lake, to make it more fun. Hopefully we could stop in time. Let's get the throttle reduced some more as we continue to lose altitude. Let's get into flap range. Bring some flaps in. There we go. One notch of flaps coming out as we continue to reduce our airspeed. All right. Just gonna bring her in nicely here. Just get her retrimmed. Stable approach for the most part so far. Again, we're just having some holiday fun here in North Pole, Alaska, the fictional home of Santa Claus, if you believe in that. Just want to have some fun. Wish everyone happy holidays. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching my videos if you have been. Do appreciate it. Remember to hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. Just continue to bring her in nicely here. A notch of flaps coming in. Get that nose down. Bring the speed down. Looking all right so far. Ooh, some wind hit us there. Let's not lose all of our airspeed. So you bring her down nicely. A little bit more beans there. One more notch of flaps. All right. Right over these houses here. Oh, got that stall a little too early. But let's flare. Oh, wow. A little bit of a bouncer. But she is down. I would say safely. We'll go ahead and take that landing. All right, guys, just want to wish you guys happy holidays, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Thank you guys for watching my videos and for supporting the channel. please remember to like as this car goes through my... Oh, did not. Please remember to like the video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all next time. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out one of these videos next.